Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I am filming my video for Stamp Around UK Video Hop. So you should be watching this on or after the 1st of October 2024. If you go in the description box below where there's a more button or three dots more or something like that, but if you keep hitting more you will get the full description box, and in there will be a list of all the other people who are taking part in this video hop. There's some very talented people. Now our theme today is use your scraps. So I had a wee look. I have a very large scrapbox at the moment, so it wasn't a big deal to me to find some scraps. I found these strips from is it Perennial Lavender? I didn't even go and look it up because I don't think I've got any of it left. This is just all I've got is some little scraps. I've got some other little strips like this as well. But these ones, and I have strips of Highland Heather. And these strips are left over from my cream tea afternoon I had. So because I had cut a lot in bulk, I don't even know what I'm saying here. Sorry, folks. It's just the brain's not engaged properly. So anyway, let's just step back a bit. So I have got a crumb cake card base, a crumb cake layer and a layer of white for inside my card. So simple-ish card, but this is the layer I'm going to use to stick onto. Now I haven't practiced this, I just think it might work. So I've got these 4 big strips that are 1 centimetre wide, and I found these strips are just happen to be 1.5 centimetres wide. So I think I'll use this paper on top of here, and I'm just thinking of doing like a chevron-y type, but an uneven chevron type pattern, patchworky type thing. That it's just that's in my thoughts. So let me first of all make up these 4 strips. I mean, if you're watching this now, it must have worked, yeah? Because I won't share the video if it's not worked. I'll do something else. I'm just going to do the whole strip. So what I'll do is kind of trim as I go. So let's... Oh dear. The minute I start filming, the cough comes back. It's just allergies, it's nothing major. So I can't, some of these I can't decide which side. I think we'll do this. Right, so I'm thinking actually, if I put a strip of glue just up the middle of the card, since the paper is actually longer than the card, I think we'll have this one showing. Yeah, I've just remembered that one of the projects that we did at the cream tea thing was a gift bag using Highland Heather card and this beautiful lavender paper, which is in the annual catalogue. It's absolutely beautiful. And if you can't find it, just give me a shout and I'll point you in the right direction. Let's just that one off and that one off, and then we'll do 2 more. This paper is just glorious. I love it. I might have had a few packs of it, but then I was doing a class. I think I did a class last year with it as well. And then that crafty, and also used it for other demonstrating purposes. So I've used it a lot and I love it. And still very sad though, because the stamp set that goes with it, which is a lovely stamp set, should have a little butterfly stamp with the 2 butterflies. And I am so upset mine has gone missing from my desk. I'm going to be, I think I might have to open up and check every single stamp set that I've got, because I haven't found it anywhere else. And there's a little bit of me hoping that I might have just put it away in the wrong case, because that happens. Of course, why did I put my fingers in the glue? Do you know? So those little tiny scraps are going in the bin though. I'm not keeping anything this small, because I'll drown in scraps if I do. Right, so where's my layer? So I think I'm just going to do a stamped sentiment. And I got out Blackberry Bliss because it is in some of the flowers and it's a good old dark purple. And then I had Everyday Detail stamp set around. I just think this wishing you so much joy on this special day is a lovely sentiment. And I might have this stamp set out because I need to give it some love. So I may be using this on my Easy Card series very soon. Okay. So I'm going to put the sentiment down here, and then that way I won't go sticking bits over it. I'll say this may or may not work. Wishing you so much joy on this special day. And close that up before I have an accident. Right, so I'm going to pick the one that's got the butterflies in it to start off with. Now the good thing about this is what I want is a right angle here, so what we'll do is just butt the ends up. So I think I want that. Maybe bring it down a bit. I'm just trying to work out. Let's go for that there. If I keep that one there, that'll remind me roughly where. Now I don't want, so what I think I'll do is just put some glue on the card. It's a bit wibbly wobbly, but that's roughly where I want it. So and wherever, this is just random, not random, but I'm not overthinking it, so that one is going to go like that. So I'm not quite sure how it'll work out because of the border. I think it'll look all right. So then I'll just snip these off. And then then we'll use the other two strips next. Shall we? This one, oops. We'll go there. So, sorry, I bring this more into the middle. When I'm trying to think and talk at the same time, it's not really one of my best. Yeah, I think this will look okay. You could leave gaps as well, but let's just butt them in. You're making use of these nice rectangles. And where's the other one that's not being used? This one. So have you got a lot of scraps that you need to use up? As I say, I'm just making this up as I go. And then this time, right, we'll just do it that way. Will we be striping that? No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure how I want it to, which patterns I want next to it. Let's trim the edges off this because I might want them, I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I want that one there. Anyway, yeah, that one looks okay. Let's pop that over there. And then see, I don't know. This is like doing a jigsaw now, isn't it? What will I use next? Probably best not to overthink it, to just move it. Just as you see it, because I've started it unevenly at the bottom because I didn't want it to be too symmetrical. So it's got a wee bit there that I need to snip off. Right, now I will have to look at making right angles in a minute, but let's just do that one that way. You see that I'm using a shorter, I'm just making use of the right angles, but I will have to get my guillotine or trimmer out and cut right angles on them. I think I want to have that one in again. So let me just have a wee, or my trimmer, that will do. Let's see. The good thing with our trimmer is if you butt it right up at one end, I don't even know if you can see that. So that's now got a right angle at both sides. I won't need all of these, but I did want to use this one. What other ones have I not done? Oh, this one. I haven't cut it off yet. I cut it off and then I will do a right angle on it, and then I can choose how I'm finishing this. So I hope you do enjoy our hops, and I hope they give you inspiration, and yeah. So it's just like a chevron pattern we're doing here. Or just keep going until the card is covered. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So then it's this side first. Trying to still keep the flowers facing in the right direction as well. And hopefully this one will be the end. That's just a little bit there. Probably got enough there to do another card, which I may well do. Or, yeah. Using this straight line provided by my base, and then that wee bit there. I actually don't think that needs much else except perhaps some bling. I did cut it smaller in case I wanted to put a border on it as well. I don't know, it might be a Highland Heather border would work. I'm looking to see if I have. It's not big enough, it's not wide enough. I was looking for more scraps rather than, but that tell me whether actually, yeah, I think that would pull it together up. I probably don't have a Highland Heather scrap big enough. But there is another colour that's in there, but I think this would just complicate it. Actually, it doesn't look that bad, does it? It's just that Highland Heather would be better. I'm just looking to see if I've got a bigger scrap of Highland Heather. Oh, I have. But because all the different purples that are in, we haven't got a Highland Heather card base there, but have I got a scrap yet? Keep that one there. Right. I don't think we need the gorgeous grape. No, that is better. And it's a scrap, so hey, that's better. So I'll just bring my trimmer out and cut it to size, and then we'll be ready to just finish it off. Yeah, I think it just brings the borders and everything together. And with hindsight, it would have been quite a good idea to have a border at the bottom of that very first strip. I think your eye goes, but maybe I'm just overthinking it now. So I'm going to go with, it's too late to do that, but if I was doing that again, I might think about that. And I think the only embellishment that will work, well, it's not, there's loads of embellishments that will work, but I do think the brass butterflies, brushed brass butterflies are my go-to with this, I think. If I've got some left, oh, I've got the birds and the dragonflies, but I think I've got some brushed butterflies in my little box. Here we go, this little box of mine. So there you go, I've used up some scrap cardstock and some scrap designer series paper. So I think this fits the brief of using up your scraps. Might want to put a few on here, I think. It'll be overkill, but hey. Indecision. Right, stop, Janice, that's pretty. I think, anyway. My opinion matters on this channel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today. Please go into the description box below and see what everyone else has done with their scraps and get inspired to use your scraps up and not bin them every time. Some of you will have boxes and boxes of scraps and some of you will have none because we're all different. But hopefully you can gather some scraps and have a wee go at this chevron pattern. And let's all go and see what everyone else has done. Thank you so much. See you soon.